try for the festival.
Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Iridori Festival.
Hello, Nate. How you doing? So I'm gonna be oh, sorry, I'm gonna be quiet when they're speaking, but hello, hello.
Yay! A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember. We'd better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
You're off for Easter, which is good. How are you? Oh, that's lucky. I'm all right. I think. There's been a lot of like, they're repainting their apartments over here, and so they're getting me up early every morning. So I'm very, very tired, and I don't really have time to play. So I'm getting like a little bit in right now, and then I'm gonna have to lose sleep. But I'll be okay, I guess.
Oh, well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
I don't think I'm doing anything to celebrate Easter because we're both working over that. I'm surprised boyfriend's family hasn't like asked me to do something, but I'm also glad because I don't want to do anything. Although I should probably like, maybe I'll make a cake. I can just kitty you. I didn't think I could catch this one. It's a shame. Hopefully it's not for a long time. They've been working on it for quite a while, so they're actually closing in on the finish line. Where? Here it is. Perish!
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
Oh, oops.
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yae.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apex Husu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera? Ahem. Onodera?
Oh, yes, Lady Yae. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Yae. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We're running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop.
No one does anything for Easter there? There's a lot of church stuff here and egg hunts and family get-togethers and whatnot. But if I had the time off, I'd just be a potato or something. Did you go see the Sonic movie yet?
Ah, hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission, hmm?
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami
Alright,
Shrine?
you tell her, Paimon.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Baka.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job.
Woof woof.
Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Suikou decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
Okay. I hope you enjoy it. Luckily here, when we've gone to the movies, like we can check the seating online, and it's been really empty. So we get to pick seats, like if there's anyone else around, then we get to pick seats like far away from people, and still like end up in the back row where we can see the best of the movie. It's been very, very nice. So I think our tickets were about like $9 a piece the other day, and we got to sit in the back because we went early on a Monday. It was very nice, very nice. Still more pricey than it needs to be, but
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival. Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival. Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
But wait a minute! Light novels?
what about all that refined, elegant stuff you just said? Yeah, we can do that too, but cinemas have very poor ventilation. I'm looking for... Yeah, the surprise character is like pretty obvious. I was so hyped though. There was a lot of like Easter eggs in it that were like really fun. Like since I've played the old games, I could be like, oh, that's that, that's that. It was that part was exciting, but it kind of began cringe like the other one. It was, but like once it got to the fighting and stuff, it was like really good. And I love just seeing Sonic. He's so adorable.
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma? And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to Ultivat through light novels. As they say, it's two birds with one stone.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue. Come on, Miko! You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interests.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here. Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, alright, Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival. There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Go to the Iridory Festival soon. Ah. Wow, the Iridory Festival hasn't started yet and there are already so many people in Rito. Well, Dilcresimo, you'll have to wait till the festival starts to get one of our statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Oshogo, God of Thunder. Ah, you're not here about the Shogun statues? Sorry, we just gotten so many queries concerning those recently. Those were old lines, which is why I didn't read it. Who is she, though? Achoo! Do you need something? What is this place? This is the International Trade Association. What else do you want? What can I do here? The International Trade Association is gathering place for foreign traders. Everyone comes here to mingle and exchange business news. Lately, there's been a number of Outlander merchants who... Lately, the number of Outlander merchants has increased greatly, so the number who needs help has also gone up. I've been so busy that I haven't slept well in the past few nights, yawn. Still, I'm only doing some... Let's go, make me yawn now. I'm only doing some of the simpler reception work. For more details, it'd be best if you ask Kurosu. President Kurisu is very reliable. Every Outlander of Rito can count on him. He's been living in Inazuma for a long time, after all. He has all sorts of secret resources. Oh no, I'm talking too much. You didn't hear that. Well, anyway, even if you aren't a merchant, you can still ask Kurisu for help. As Outlanders, we all have to look out for each other here. That's what he always tells us. For a fellow Outlander like yourself, I believe the President will definitely welcome you with open arms if you ever find yourself in trouble. Yeah. Oh, she's talking more than I expected. The legendary treasure. Well now, isn't that exciting? Treasure? Huh? You heard that? Oh, that's problematic. But judging by your gear, you seem like a seasoned adventurer. Well then, I'll be honest with you. I have a friend who has been in Inazuma before. He told me a lot of legends about treasures in Inazuma. He also mentioned a lot of places, like Condor Village and whatever that place is called. If you've got some contacts, could you help me ask around? Aren't you afraid I might take the treasures for myself? I don't think you will. After all, I haven't told you the most important piece of information yet. Even if you find out anything about it, you still need clues for me to continue. And I, on the other hand, am no expert adventurer. I'll need a helping hand. Once you get the information, we can strike up a partnership. Rest assured, I will pay you handsomely. Huh.
During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels. Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there will also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the Five Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it's like a light novel paradise.
Huh.
In the manga festival,
Miko,
yeah.
what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are.
There.
Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two. At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts.
Bunger? Like burger? What's a bunger? And hello, lonely gamer. How you doing?
Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
Ah, so I'm gonna be a guide to the festival I don't know about. Perfect.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Bards from Mondstadt. Calligraphers, painters from Leeway. Theater Mechanicus players. Ship guests. Cargo, 1 person. Sharing, 2 persons. Okay.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now. During the festival, most of the Yae Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
I love how she like knows she's marketable. She's got like pictures of herself and God just like plastered around the plaza.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us. Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
For her sake, should I triple something? My Outlander friend, have you ever experienced this before? Feeling like your whole world has become brighter after meeting someone? Sorry, that must sound a little bit cringy. But this is how I really feel. After I met her, I even wanted to leave my hometown and follow her to the unknown beyond. Her? Yeah, this girl from Leeway, someone I had fated encounter with not long ago. She's cheerful, clever, and carefree. She's completely different from me, someone who has spent an entire life in Inazuma. When I was with her, I felt like my whole world was becoming different. Someday, she'll set out on a new adventure, and then, should I follow her lead and take a step ahead too? Living in Inazuma and continuing the family business is my safest bet, but I know in my heart that I'll regret if I let her go. Now all I can think is burger. 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 It says like 6 to 8 or something, right? I'll do that.
An adventure. As in
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today. The artists for the 5 Kassen portraits should be on board. The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
Aw, I can't climb the flags. Lame. Fish. Pass for now. I want you, fish. Yo, is there gonna be Klee on that ship? I think this one is gonna be Venti, because I think it said the bards were arriving first.
Hello! You must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
We
nice.
are bards from Mondstadt. Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Paimon, what are you doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tonga's bard then? Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Even if he was invited, there's still a chance he wouldn't show up.
Huh? Why's that?
Cause he's a god.
Oh! Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon. If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival,
Oh!
not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
There is a Klee on this ship.
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon! It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
She stowed away, didn't she?
No, Albedo's the one
Oh.
who received the invitation.
Well,
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Iridori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kassen!
It seems that you already know why I'm here.
ah, yeah, he is an artist.
Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx. Oh, by the way,
Chalk.
do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yae Publishing House there.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Yeah, she kind of sounded like she was being mature, but she does have Albedo around, so maybe that's like helping. Maybe he's a good influence. He's very like chill. Oh, this is like the cover of the light novel that Kokomi reads, I think. I think this one's written by Xingqiu. Interesting. Is it? Yeah, it's the same on this side. Ha ha ha. I wonder why it's just that one. Was it always like that? Did it change? Oh. Blank canvas, which will soon be used to draw a lovely picture of one of the 5 Kaizen. Oh, I'm going to the Trade Association. Whoops.
Wow, it's so seen before.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
Nothing wrong with a little excitement.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
Imagine somebody swapped Klee and Raiden's voice lines? Huh.
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Iridori Festival. The first one, depicting Suikou, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Iridori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript.
Oh,
I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Nice Vince.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance, so that I can be better prepared.
Maybe that's one of the things that Klee said she's never seen before, because she blows them all up before she gets a chance to. Speaking of which, Miko did mention...
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hiroyama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Alright, it's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
Suspicious. It's a really cool fence. Yup. That's a nice fence. We should remove these bushes so we can look at it. Yup. It's inside the stone, so it's extra sturdy. And I can walk on it like a cat. Oh, I can phase through it, even better. Yep, that's a go fence. What's that, Traveler? That's a flower. The explosion! Yep.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave. Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water. Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata.
The suspicious man.
Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
About that.
What?
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly.
Is that Xingqiu?
After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Iridori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Hues, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Hues as well. If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Hues. Sounds familiar. Hey, isn't that Xingqiu's pen name?
Oh, do you know him?
Wait a minute. For a printing press, an internal issue can mean anything. Clee's fingers might be laced with gunpowder. It was that guy that Ye let have the day off. There was a printing error, I bet. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I have like a goldfish brain, so I can't like retain anyone's names. But yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse too.
Please be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Gotta go to the warehouse near the docks. Go to the warehouse near the docks. Gotta climb some roofs, cause that's how normal people traverse. Venti, my boy. We are all goldfish. Club club.
Huh? It's you! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course.
Not
Is
you.
that surprising?
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
Hello,
Traveler,
Erlenmon.
Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Can't say he's a complete stranger.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Yep, that checks out. But, yeah, I mean, Venti's probably like... he's just gonna, like, make a slight breathe. No big deal. I mean, even though he is one of, like, the 2 surviving gods from the war, it's fine. Quick, hire dragons before the bard rolls a d20 in protection. Oh no! Don't say that! His best friend is a dragon!
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means?
Wow! How did you find out, Venti? He's really turning it around on us. But yeah, for Storm Terror.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them. Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake. And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable. But it still feels a bit...
Well, why was she on top of the crate? I tried to do that as a rogue once. I wanted to use the lockpick to set to unlock their heart. The GM wouldn't allow it. He would like stab them. Oh, my chest burns. When I first heard Stormterror's name, I was like, who named this guy? Might as well call him Cloud Scary. Boss fight quickly changed my mind. Yeah, especially like when I would try to play like the level 90 as like a level 60 character, if you take too long, like the whole field becomes like toxic or whatever, you know, like not toxic, but it hurts to land on, so you literally like have to keep shoving food down your character's throats or like have a couple of healers in order to survive if you're low level. But yeah, now it's a breeze. Coming shot slinks.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are some questions I would like to ask you.
Oh, that's Mr. Hirayama.
Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm? But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Did Tincture sabotage himself?
What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse and might even have a key. And third,
There must be more than one criminal involved, I guess.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Stop him!
Not so
Yes.
fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sara's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
How could you lose something so important?
Time for a pat
Don't be
down.
mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
Yeah, my guess was his hat as
I
well.
couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
Yeah, his hat isn't. I didn't know I'd get to pick, but yeah. So where's Zhongli? I don't know if he'll actually be attending this. I mean, he's been in like so many events right now. There are supposed to be people from Leeway. There's supposed to be like an artist from Leeway, and you know, Shinsho's coming. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Shoe, hat, mouth. Just like shove it in his mouth and drink it down with the wine.
Ah, yes. I remember now. I knew you'd help me
I
find
feel
it.
like shoe would be more secure though, because your shoe will stay on, but your hat can fall off.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
We're gonna force you to have a room instead of being a homeless.
There goes Sara. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are, Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kasen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Oh no. I don't know if I should read all this. I'll just I'll just go slow in case anyone wants to read it later. Venti is the type of guy to hear free drinks night and order every drink on the menu. Oh yeah. Even like grab some to go, fill up his like shoes with it. Ask him for the cliff notes, yeah, honestly.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suikou and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kasen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kasen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
Hello, hello. Burger. I'm really hungry, but I can't like eat because I have to go to bed soon. I also can't believe it's almost been an hour already. I haven't done anything.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kasen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
I can't do that.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
I have really bad acid reflux, and right now it's like especially bad this past couple of weeks. I don't know why or like what triggered it, but it makes my throat burn because it's literally like burning my esophagus. And so it's bad to go to bed on a full stomach because if I lay back, I produce more acid because it's digesting my food, and if I lay down, it'll like go through my throat. So yeah, I have to control myself. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I'm old and cursed.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here.
How old am I? It doesn't matter.
Huh? Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
I wish I was 20. Bag. Summary of the. Oh yeah, that's. Didn't they? Wasn't there like a curled up? Oh here, yeah. This is what I want to look at. A list of guests and their time of arrival. Oh, this is what I already looked at before. Okay. Their friendship is maxed. Do I get the special like tongue out? I do! Oh, his tongue's sticking out. He's so cute. I love my Venti. Hello, me. 30? Pretty much.
A piece of paper.
I'm 29, but I'll be turning 30 this year.
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby.
It must suck not being able to eat an entire pizza, footlong sandwich, and a hamburger alongside a bottle of 7-Up before you sleep. My boyfriend could do that. How do you eat an entire pizza? I don't know how people eat an entire pizza. I can only eat like a couple of slices. I can like maybe eat some more, but I deeply regret it. I can eat a foot long easily though. If they're like the Sonic, or not Sonic, Subway footlongs, I could probably eat a few of them, but they're so expensive I wouldn't like try. But I always want more afterwards, they're so good.
But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
5 Kaizen Splendor Suikou. My dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame my peace was disturbed. In blue clad I went before Tincture to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. This sounds like a poem about Venti. I wonder if like the important characters are gonna like embody the 5 Kasen.
Let me see. Suikou chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suikou the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suikou getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen. Ah, this story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday!
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
You used to eat 3 18-inch pizzas and still be asking for more. Yeah, I know some people like that. I don't understand it. I inhaled water. It hurts. Hug. Ah. It almost seems related to stolen
Yes, I
novels.
concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
But he rhymed.
Let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration.
4 ads? I have 6. I'm getting a lot. I have that like Twitch thing turned on, whatever their new thing they rolled out was. So there's just like ads all the time in all the wrong spots. I'm dying. Hey, you're amazing. Hey, Levy Vlog again. You're amazing too. Thank you for coming by and telling me. I'm sorry.
If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Oh, that's cute.
One year, the poet Suikou made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suikou was questioned regarding the matter. Suikou pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Oh, that's Xingqiu! That's Xingqiu!
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
That's so cute!
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you.
It's his best friend.
Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the Five Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the Five Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the Five Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
Who do you think is the cutest character? I mean, I'm I'm very partial to Venti. I love me some Venti. Like kid-like ones, like the little lollies. I really like Diona just because I guess they use like a calico cat. It feels kind of unique. Like I don't feel like I see a lot of Calico Neko characters. And her outfit's really cute. I also find like Klee's design cute, but I don't so much like her voice. So yeah, I mean, I'd give Venti a little smooch. Mwah. That's a Ventus wheel. Find Zhongli's story. We must have Dad here. He'll probably show up. He probably will. Like I don't feel like he belongs here, but they'll probably scrounge up the gods for this event. Like part of me is like this. The Wangshu funeral parlor is like somewhat important. I don't like it would feel weird to have Hu Tao here, but because like she'd be the more important of the 2 characters, or maybe she'd be like, this is Zhongli. He's coming for our parlor in my stead because I'm too busy or something. I don't know. I think Klee. Yeah, Klee's pretty cute. Pyro Slime is the cutest Genshin character, hands down. I love the animal slimes. They're really cute. Thank you for the follow. It's Steph. Hi. I wish the specters were cuter, but they're adding. I mean, I haven't really been to the chasm yet, but I saw in like the teaser there's some new like floating little enemies that are super cute.
So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Tales of the Violet Garden. Oh. The magnificent Iridori Festival has started. The moon and stars scribe. Mondstadt's bard Linny is discussing poetry quite passionately with the Inazuman poet Otomo. I didn't know there'd be more. Oh no. Shoot.
Come on, traveler. Let's go. The world is full of lost ballads.
I was gonna go to bed. What else is there? Okay, that's the part to answer the story for you. Okay. Shoot. Okay, maybe I'll do all the rest of the things at once. What's the poet? I guess I'll check this out. Please don't be long. Actually, let me look at my characters real quick. Cause I love Yanfei. I don't just. It might have to do with how she plays too. I love Catalyst characters, and then she's just got like super cute design. And I'm partial like furry type characters or Nekos, so she's like part animal. Although she has like goat eyes, kind of. They're a little weird. They remind me of like frog eyes. But she's neat. She's just wifey. Yes. She was one of my first 5 stars, so I'm like, I love her. But I don't know if she's like the cutest. I love Yai. I love when she gets her foxtails. Oh, Chi-Chi's pretty cute. But she has like a really mature voice. Let me see.
I am Chi-Chi. I am a zombie. And I forgot what comes next.
Don't have any 5 stars, just Razor. Razor's a 5. He's an honorary 5 star. I love you, Razor. Oops. Burger, bunga, bunga, chicken, chicken burger. I'm confused. I don't have any 5 stars, just Razor. Yeah. Sleep, Opa. I wanna sleep, but I feel like I gotta get stuff out of the way, cause like I'm just starting the event. It's gonna be over soon. Mwah. Mwah. Kokomi is pretty, but I don't find her like particularly cute. She's like graceful and stuff. Like I wouldn't say Ningguang's cute. She's just like fancy, the classy lady. I love Goro's idol animations because it could be really cute. This one's got a fish. Puppy boy. She's pretty cute. Here's Iona. Yeah, I think like Venti is like cutest for me, but like, yeah, give me a smooch. Mwah. Oh, what happened? Thank you for the follow, Fudo Kaijin. I apologize if I got that wrong. But thank you. Where are they discussing Otomo Mune? Oh yeah, how long have I been playing? Okay. Hour for... How long are you streaming Super Cute Model 2? Thank you very much. I don't know. I was gonna go to bed after an hour because I just wanted to like start the event. But I was thinking about maybe doing this quest. I don't know how long this one's gonna take me. So I don't know. 1 hour? Yeah, that's how long I've been. It's been an hour and 4 minutes that I've been recording. So I felt guilty because that's kind of a short stream, but it's mostly just been cutscenes. So I don't know. Maybe this will be fast. I don't know. Miss, I see that you've been walking back and forth in this area for some time now. I believe you must be someone who appreciates the elegance of arts. There is a question of elegance that I might need your help with. Would you mind lending me your aid? Yes, what is it? So I've only just met this man. Lean, a bard from Mondstadt over here. We have already become fast friends. Otome speaks the truth. We have only known each other for a few days, but I have already the greatest respect for his great learning. A few days? It's only been like 80. You're too kind, lady. In any case, we have made friends through poetry, and we are taking this opportunity to work a few collaborative works. And since Lenny has gone through all of the effort to come to Inazuma, he really wants to add a bit of that Inazuman flavor to his work. Indeed. Unfortunately, my itinerary has been far too tight. I haven't had time to really go around and see the sights. So what can I do for you? Oh, don't tell me you want, like, pictures. Friend, the theme of the poem I wish to write is nostalgia. Upon seeing the sights in a distant land, a vagabond cannot help but remember their home. That is why I need to add some things to my poem that symbolize this distant place. Could you help me take a few pictures from which I can draw some inspiration? Inazuma should have a great number of unique sights to see. Yes, for example, when you speak of Mondstadt, everyone's minds will turn to dandelions or windblasters. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, in that case, let's take a few pictures of some of Inazuma's regional specialties. That should do it. Indeed, I would be in your debt if you would. Allow me to also write a copy of my half-done poem manuscript, just for you to use as reference materials. As for the number of pictures I will need, I think 4, each showcasing different contents, will do. I will also pay for any travel fees you may incur in the process. I'm gonna charge you so much, sir. Well, travelers, since Lenine's request seems clear, let's head out right now. Upon seeing the sights in a distant land, I begin take pictures. Yep, okay. According to the poem, Lenine and Otoma, poets, you can take pictures in specific regions after receiving daily themes to obtain inspiration. Some material you obtain, the more material you obtain, the better you can help the poets Lenine and Otoma figure out more poetic stanzas, thus helping them complete poems faster. Huh? What's the theme? Is this... okay. Read poem. The day I took my leave of loving, I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. Then suddenly I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped push me from home shores. What's the theme? Nostalgia themed. Do fish work? Oh wait, it's... no, that's telling me to go there. I kind of want to give him like the electro...
wouldn't gliding be faster?
Thingies, but... Fish, does fish work? Can I get a picture of fish? No, no fish. Actually, cherry blossoms might be nostalgic. I already got that one.
Let's play.
Yeah. Oh, this picture looked great. Lena should get the inspiration he needs like this. Cool. Oh, maybe some weeds? There should be a weed right along here. I have a surprise. What is a surprise? I am already surprised that you say you have a surprise. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That's a lot. Oh gosh.
Right now,
thank you.
Sitting at the top of a tree,
holy
looking out
cow.
over a meadow
Oh no.
with a cider in hand.
Thank you, Kiranis, for the follow. Thank you, Kami the Kirin, for the follow. Are you guys like dragon themed? Also another Kirin. Nice, nice. Raid! Thank you so much! Oh no. I'm so sorry, I might not actually be playing much longer. Oh no. Maybe, okay, maybe I'll do like another quest thingy just in case. Oh gosh. Sorry, this right now I'm taking pictures, but that should be over soon. I'm busting this out pretty fast. I don't know if these are nostalgic, but okay, I guess it is. I'll grab you. What's whoop? Thank you for the follow, Shadow Wolf Blader. Those are so cute. Hello, hello. Can I make a picture of a fox? I think there used to be a fox around here. Maybe not. Yes, there you are. Are you a specialty? No? Okay. See Ganoderma, yep. I'm gonna borrow one of those. Okay, well that's 4 pictures that Lenny needs. Let's go back and look for him. But we can always take a few more, who knows, might see some more inspiration. Oh yeah, they did say that. Oh, well that's... I mean... It's not letting me take a picture of those, so... What about the rocks? Stream was a lot of fun. Played for 8.5 hours today. We played Apex in the first half and we played Genshin in the second half. Dang, that's so long! I think my longest stream was like 6 hours, but I was very, very dead. Oh yeah, I don't have my chat thing up. Let me, one second. Chat. Sorry, I don't have like a dual screen or anything, so I'm like looking at my phone for chat. But so I'm not used to, even though I've been streaming for a little bit, I'm not used to speaking, gathering my thoughts. Okay. You're perfectly fine, just spreading love. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you too. And thank you for the raid. But yeah, feel free to like tell me about your stream more. I should have asked that and my brain's not functioning. Are you a specialty bird? Bird. Nope. Ah, why? Why Venti? Yeah, this lied to me. Let's go deliver those pictures.
Yahoo!
So how did your Genshin go? Did you play this event or bosses or what? Come on. Ah, it's you. Have you finished taking those pictures? I've taken them. Wonderful. You have my things. Let's have a look. Oh my, I've never seen any of these. And this picture's wonderful, and this one also seems quite noteworthy. Friend, your photos are a true inspiration. Many thanks. Now, I have attempted to write several different stanzas according to the pictures you provided me. I'm quite torn as to which to use. I'm quite curious, actually. If it were you, which one would you use? The day I took my leave of loving, I found I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. The radiant flowers abroad do bloom, their scent novel lovely strain. Oh, that's good though. In the woods lies armor of velvet hue, 'tis unspoken blessing from foreign god. No. Of distant lands joy's heart was dissuaded. Lampgrass. Oh, these inspiration not later. I didn't take a picture of lampgrass though. to my nights abroad different. I think this one's nice. Yeah. The meaning of these two is that the one brings the flower's fragrance, which is intimately linked to the line after that follows immediately after. Miss, you truly have a good eye. Otomo, since both you and our new friend here are both very enamored of these two lines, then let us use them. Friend, thank you once again for your aid. I hate to raid and run, but I must do my uploads for the day and go to sleepies. Once again, it was nice to meet you. Yeah, no problem. I definitely, like, understand. I feel the same way when I do raids, but yeah, get a good sleep, and thank you so much for stopping by. Red flowers that Sara takes Dendro Bloom flowers work. Ah. Hello, I'm the unknown. How you doing?
Traveler, let's go.
Oh, and I got another quest. What did...
Just waiting to be rediscovered.
Oh. Thank you for the follow. I'm the unknown. Good. You're gonna be looking around as I pre-farm IS materials. Yeah. Good luck getting them. It's a pain in the booty getting all those like handles, sword thingies. I'm alright. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy, and I inhaled some water earlier, so I have a cough. Poetry part 2. Oh, okay. So I just gotta take more pictures, I guess. Wait till the morning. Okay, I'll probably just do that then. Go to sleep. Bye. Okay.
The passenger ship from Lila that we're supposed to meet
shoot.
should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks.
Oh, whoops. Indeed. Well then, friend, might I ask what your name is? I do believe neither of us are acquainted with it. Obakawaii. A most uncommon name, but it is no crime to stand out from the crowd. I shall remember it. Obakawaii, I will remember it as well. Oh.
You know that Tincture will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels.
Hate to recon and be gone, but I need to get some sleepies too, but I'm leaving sleepy lurkies. Okie dokie. Get your snoozies. I understand. I leave the matter of the pictures to you. I am fortunate indeed to have met people of such fine artistic tastes as you and Lean. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll like pass the time real quick. Again. Meow. Sneaky. Yes, wonderful timing. Leon and I were just working on a new poem. Need my help in getting some inspiration again? That's right. Under Otomo's instruction, I've been composing another poem with an Inzuman style, although admittedly I'm still quite the amateur. The theme of this poem is friendship, is magic. And indeed, both of us can only lament that we did not meet sooner. One of the lines I would like to write depicts animals wandering the landscape in companionship with one another. Since this is an Inazuma poem, we must reference creatures unique to these lands. We do see animals unique to Inazuma pretty often, whether it be ones that walk or fly. But since they all appear out in the wild, let's head out and search for them, Obakawaii. I am in your debt. Please help me take 4 different photos of animals from Inazuma then. Okay. Okay, so I can do like crabs. Did I get... I think I got these. Oh, no, I did not. Now I have them. Oh, my... Okay, not broke yet, but I'm pretty close to broke. I also think there's a fox around here, right? Yes, there is. Hello, doggo. I need to, borrow you. I need my back scratched. Okay, crabs. Is there any crabs? I wonder if I can use fish. Crap. No! Oh, I think I missed it. Poop. I'm gonna assume that bug doesn't actually count as an animal though. Because it's like a material. Yeah. Okay. I could wander the shores forever. I know there's like an eagle I can access over here. What is that? Do the Tanukis count? Nice. Should be... There it is. Ah! Not Venti's face. Is that thing too far away, or is it just not unique to here? Oh, it's not registering it. I know there's some lizards that can appear in the grass, but I don't know if I can whip out my camera fast enough.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
There he is. Go back. Oh. Yes. Nice. There's possibly some crabs down here. Starfish. Do not see a crab. No crab. Oh, those birds. Duh. I accidentally dropped something on the map. No, I guess not.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Do you have the pictures ready, friend? Here they are. Let me see. Oh, these are great. I think I know what to write now. I've written a few more versions of a stanza based on the pictures that you brought. Why don't you pick the one we should use once again? A new friend, yet as if from old days. How I wish our story could have begun there. Stars shine upon our meeting, the sky embellished with pearls twinkling. From the joy of union we are awakening, our sleeves inlaid with moonlit dews shimmering. So this one doesn't rhyme as much. I imagine our child is rambling far and wild, our path crawling. That feels like it can fit. Imagine all the nights of tale-telling, their mystery enchanting. Imagine all our wild dreaming, to borrow the wind in sunny days like birds flying. I feel like this one. I like that one. if Lane and I had not hadn't met when we were younger, we might have gone on ramps outdoors just like those crabs and lizards. Friend, since both you and Otomo love this phrase so, then let us use it. Lillian's poem and the pictures complement each other a lot. Honestly, the poem just gets more and more moving as you read it and look at the images. To be honest, I have also been writing a poem for which I might need your aid tomorrow. Do you need me to take some pictures too? Let's talk about it in more detail tomorrow. This. Okay. Awesome. Okay, that would be over soon. So I will do one more. Wait till the next morning. Can't believe it's already 6 o'clock in the morning. Ah! Ah, you're here. Leon wrote Leon wrote our regret that we did not meet sooner yesterday, and so today I wish to get some of verse as well. It's my honor to accept such a gift. Although I'm an old man now, after meeting friends from Mondstadt in recent days, I have grown quite interested in the place. From this poem, I wrote an imitation of Mondstadt's bard, and the verse will also mention some of the land's scenery. Unfortunately, I've never been to Mondstadt, but could you help me take a few pictures of Mondstadt's regional specialties? Leave it to me. In that case, I will be counting on you. Just like in the previous days, 4 pictures will do the trick. All feast must someday end. The two poets decided to correspond via letters from the future. As a parting gift, they want to pour all their heart and soul into this poem. Take pictures of Mondstadt regional specialties to get key inspiration. So, I gotta go across the land. Oh shoot, I already destroyed these trees though. Actually, I can't really get closer. Oh, wait, what? Look over there, someone's being attacked.
Take flight. Motion to compel.
Thank you, traveler, you saved me. Never expected there to be monsters here. I'm just lucky to run into you. Please take these for your trouble. Oh, our son said he is not regional specialties? I guess not. Okay. Well, what are those things called? The blue thingies. The lamp grass should be. I had dinner. What did I miss? Honestly, I don't know when you started dinner. So, I've been taking pictures. That's pretty much it. Just taking pictures of things around Inazuma, and now I'm back in Mondstadt to take pictures of specialties here. So, just been chill. Nothing exciting. Oh, frog. Are you a regional specialty? Oh, okay. Well, that grass is. Oh yeah, you're an animal. Apples are not okay. I thought there was a lamp grass over here. Come on. That. I know there is, and I know I didn't pick it. There's some. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, dandelions. Let me see. Just missed 20 minutes. Yeah, just been taking pictures. I got raided. So I feel a little guilty because this is like the most boring part of the stream. Yeah. No, I don't want to. I want to take a picture. Darn. What?
Remarkable condition.
You can't be serious that I've never killed those before. That can't be right. That cannot be right. The little foxes appear in Leeway too, I believe. Oh, they're not a specialty anyway because they're like they're an animal. When will asters? Duh. Okay. Oh, Paimon was in that picture. Huh. Interesting. Guys, you want to see this parting gift? No, that's not. Like it's not gonna let me. I guess it's just saying like I can take all of the possible, like I can go to Wolvendom, I guess, and take a picture of the hook fruit. The wolf hook or whatever. Might as well. Yeah. There we go, there's some wolf hook. Nope, not. Oh well. Really? Lame.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
He's attacking me. Okay. I don't think pine cones are regionally special. Here we go. That'll have to be good enough. Well then, how are the pictures coming along? Thank you, thank you. With these I can finally pin a satisfactory poem down. Now then, let me think. Here's my draft, written according to the pictures you brought back. Why don't you choose the stanzas we should use? So, my friend, cast your glance upon the sakura once more. 'Tis the first sip of a sweet sake. Savor its eternal tenderness that renders you in awe. Oh, I missed one. What? Oh, the flowers on Star Snatch Cliff. How could I forget? Oh well. So, my friend, cast your glance upon the sakura once more. 'Tis a newly written ballad on your lips. Bury it in your heart, hang it high amidst the starry night. 'Tis the first bite on a wild berry. Oh, the sourness of curiosity you will never forget. 'Tis the first stride on the search of a wind. On an unknown path the journey unfolds. 'Tis the freshly picked flowers, a shape round and plump. Sure, I'll do that one. Indeed, tracing the wind's footsteps is a metaphor for setting off on a journey, is a very Mondstadt-like expression. Tomo's poem really broken through the unusual form of Inazuman poem, yet it also uses its ancient style to depict all manner of unforgettable human experiences. Perhaps he means to say that although Mondstadt and Inazuma may seem greatly different, they do share common aesthetics, just as how the two of us, despite being from different nations, were also able to bond as poets. To think that you were able to grasp the feelings behind this verse so quickly, despite being so young. I didn't believe in the idea of making friends of disparate ages from yourself before, but now I know that it is true. What a joyful truth it is. And you too, learned young lady, that we three should have met here. There must be some destiny at play. Indeed, the trip to Inazuma was a pretty bumpy one, but none of that matters now. Even when I return to Mondstadt, I will remember everything I have seen here in Inazuma. It's also thanks to the pictures you brought. I hope that someday we three shall meet again once more. We will. Nah. Ba-da-da. Okay, well I'm free from that, at least. But it looks like there might be, well, a lot more to do. Ba-ba-ba. Should I do this one too, since it's connected? Yeah, might as well. Today, me and Albedo arrived in a country where there's lots and lots of thunder. Albedo said this place is called Inazuma. Inazuma. Klee thinks this name's pretty hard to write. Maybe I'll just save the side ones for like one. Separate day. Cause I really need to go bed. I need to go bed. Nah, I'll stop now. I'll stop now. Oh, I need to look in my teapot. Teapot, teapot, teapot.
This realm is...
Okay, so you're finishing for me. What else do I want to make? Probably a bunch of flowers.
If you ever...
Okay. I'm gonna call it here. Let me see about if there's someone I can read, I suppose.